All right, Coach Poock, doubleheader sweep today of Sioux Falls. Obviously the story of the game is from game 2. Mitch Stahlsberg throws a 7-inning no-hitter, 17 strikeouts, first no-hitter in 10 years for you guys. Just kind of talk about what your thoughts were on his performance.
Yeah, you know, that's what we kind of envision. You know you're not going to get a no-hitter every time out, but the outing where he has his command and he's got the other team off balance, and he's showed that coming out of high school, you know, being a player here in Wisconsin, and had a few perfect games, a couple no-hitters, that stuff too. So, but he finally, you know, he's had some really good outings, and then he's had a couple poor ones that we talked about getting better, and he kind of put it together, especially after the first inning. The first inning, like my assistant coach Pat Riley, after the third guy thought we should get somebody up in the bullpen, but he settled in and then did a great job.
And he's really become a strikeout pitcher for you too. 17 strikeouts in the game, 7 in a row at one point too. Both of those marks were just shy of records. So, you know, what's it like to have such a strikeout guy and just have someone, you know, that's able to just overpower you?
Yeah, you know, and part of it is he's pretty good velocity. He's going to be around 90 most of the time, but when he's on, he's got his breaking ball. That breaking ball is the one that's really going to set him up to get the strikeouts. But I said if he can stay in the strike zone with everything, that's the key. And as we keep telling him, you're going to get strikeouts. You got to pitch to contact, and you'll get your strikeouts.
Kind of lost in the pitching performance of Stalsberg was game 1, where Lucas Crimmins pitched really well as well. You know, not giving up a run, only 4 hits and over 6 innings pitched. Yeah. Talk about how game 1 went.
Well, game 1 was really. He actually had a perfect game going. He faced the first 16 guys up, 16 down, until when their guy dropped the bunt down to break that up. So he was in pretty good command too. You know, not quite as much velocity as Mitch, but pretty close. And then his breaking ball was really on, so that was really helping setting him up. Yeah, and that's what I saw last year at the end of the year on Lucas, and was envisioning that a little bit more consistent with him. So hopefully this is a good stepping stone for us.
And offensively, really breaking out the bats today as well. 4 home runs on the doubleheader. Just, you know, a couple shutouts, putting up 11 runs in game 2. Talk about how your offense is doing.
Yeah, our offense they're really doing a much better job. We were struggling early in the year. We were not real good approaches at the plate, getting ourselves out a lot more than the other team getting us out. We've really been working on that in batting practice stuff and making sure we have a good focus, know what our job is when we come to the plate, and we've done a much better job. Today I didn't know if we were going to get the home because the wind's blowing in, but we hit some pretty good balls and hit them hard.
So back-to-back shutouts like this, does this kind of show you what your team is capable of and what it can be with how young?
Exactly, and that's what we kept talking about all year long. You got to stay focused. You got to play every game, play every inning to inning, and just stay away from those big innings. Like and we played well yesterday too. We said the one bad inning we gave up 6 where we just compounded things instead of just focusing, minimizing that, maybe giving up 1 or 2 and keeping us in the game. Well, with our pitching today, we didn't have to worry about that because they never really had a chance.
Got a midweek doubleheader coming up on Thursday as you host Crosstown, St. Mary's, and then back on the road this weekend for Concordia. Kind of give your thoughts on those games.
Yeah, the St. Mary's actually is going to be one 9-inning game. And that's one that we've always got to stand. Coach Winnicky up there and I, because we're always scheduling 50 Division II games, but we know if we lose because of weather, and we lost 2 games early down in Boulevard that we couldn't make up. So it's a good day for us to play them. They're having a good season, so it should be a good matchup. They're playing pretty well. So we want that, but that'll help us get ready for the weekend. Otherwise, we're off all week. So it's a lot of times this time of year, it's better to play a game than practice. So I think that'll be the positive. And then going to Concordia. Concordia's been playing pretty well. We're up at their place, and it's going to be a battle. So hopefully this will be a good stepping stone. So we play well up there too.